videoing. It's Kayla. I'm videoing. They cool.
Those aren't mine.
They're just
Not yours.
other big boats, but they're part of the Navy boats.
Yes.
They're not cruise ships.
So what? Why are those sitting there?
That's a different.
We just ate Chick-fil-A for dinner. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
I'm gonna hit you. Not the wall. Okay.
Point it more toward you.
Too much to the ground. It's okay. I have another one. Hey, Jingles. I like this hat.
It's very cute. Where did it come from?
Walmart.
I like it. That one didn't work out.
I'm confused. And I don't understand.
She scooted through the kitchen. Oh, you got it through the door
That didn't
opening.
make it even close.
Oh.
She has PTSD.
That's why I can't
Oh
do
my
roaches
God.
anymore. I can't. They used to just freak me out, but now I can't do it. I was at NGIS. I was living in Portsmouth at NGIS, and I was on the bottom floor, so I always had bugs in my room anytime it rained. Well, I used to get cockroaches in my room, and I was like, "This is disgusting. I hate this place." Well, I used to be able to just squish them, and it was fine. I would wait for them. I would wait for them to, if they'd run into my closet or into the bathroom or disappear, I would stay awake and wait until I squished them to know they were
6
dead.
hours
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
staring.
one night I couldn't do it. I was like, I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to be up at 4:30 so I can make it to work by 6. And there was one in my room, but I was like, I can't wait up. So I went to bed knowing that there was a cockroach in my room, which freaked me out, but I was really tired. And my brain was like, Katie, you need to open your eyes. And I was like, I don't want to open my eyes. I'm sleeping. But my brain was like, no, you need to open your eyes. So I did. Cockroach. I had my sheets on. I was laying on my back. My arms were under the sheets.
You did tell
Everything
me
was under
this
the
one.
sheets. I woke up and the cockroach was sitting right here. And I was like, I froze for a second. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to move. I don't want to accidentally eat it. So I whipped my arms out, threw my sheets over, and rolled them a couple times, and then I just stayed awake. And then when I came back after I got ready for work, I was getting ready, looking at the floors, looking at the walls, putting my pants on, and I'm like, I don't know where this thing is. I was I shook my boots out to make sure it wasn't in my boots.
Oh
And when I came back, it was nowhere to be found.
Of course not.
But I washed my sheets because that's disgusting. Did I tell you my mouse story?
No.
But
I don't think
that's
so.
why I can't do roaches anymore.
It's full blown PTSD.
Yeah, it's bad.
roaches.
That's
I can't do roaches. I was laying down in my bed, same room that the roach was in, and again I was going to sleep, closed my eyes, and then my brain has only done this a few times in my entire life. The first time that I remember when I told you, I used to look out my windows in my bedroom,
Yeah, I remember this.
and my brain was like, hey, you should just go look outside. So I did, and I saw the coyote running through the street.
Yep.
And I was like, well, hopefully the dogs aren't outside. That was the first time I remember it happening. Second time was the cockroach. The third time was the mouse. So I was sleeping, and my brain was like, hey, open your eyes. Something weird's going on. So I was like, okay. So I opened my eyeballs, and I see a little, it was a dresser, and it had a TV on it. But the TV wasn't flat. It had it was lifted up a little bit. And so I look up, and it's right at the foot of my bed. So I open my eyes, and I look up, and I see a little thing move underneath the TV. And I was like, oh. That's a big roach if that's a roach. So I was like, I don't like this. So I stood up, and I get on top of my bed, and I'm looking, I'm like, what's going on back there? And I don't see anything else. So I was like, I got brave for a second. I turned my light on. I grabbed my phone because it's dark back there. So I grabbed my flashlight on my phone, and I'm looking back there, and I don't see anything. So I was like, I'm upset, and there's no way I'm going to sleep. So I stood back up on my bed, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was just playing on my phone for a little bit, and then I see movement, and I'm like, there's something over there. Now it's behind my like armoire, whatever those things are called. That's in the corner next to the thing. But I saw it move like right where it butts up to the wall, and I was like, I'm gonna have to get real close if I want to see what's back there. So I'll just wait a little bit longer. I'd probably stand there for another like 10-15 minutes, and then a mouse just kind of like pops out, runs into like the area where my fridge is, and I was like, that's a mouse. I didn't know what it was up to this point. I was like, that's a mouse. I've never seen a mouse in real life.
No.
Wow.
I had like he was pretty little too. I have videos and stuff.
You led a sheltered life.
Little furry things.
They are. Not when they're in my room when I'm trying to sleep.
Not
So-
cute at all.
He runs into the area where like the kitchen stuff is. It's only just, it's a fridge and it's got a little microwave and then cabinets up top. And he runs into that area behind the fridge. And I was like, well, first of all, I don't know how to catch a mouse. Second of all, if I want to open my door to get him out, I have to walk past the kitchen. I don't want to scare him back into my room. So I just stood there and waited for a little bit longer. And then he like crawled up on the back of the fridge, and he ended up on top of the fridge. And I was like, dude, go away. I don't care where you go as long as it's out of here. So you got in here somehow, go back.
Were you having this conversation with the mouse?
I'm pretty sure I was talking out loud to the mouse, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you probably were.
And he was on top of the fridge, he was like sniffing around and stuff, and then he disappeared again. And I was... Okay. And then, sorry. And then he disappeared.
You're freaking
and
your
I was
own
like,
self out.
Well, I heard clicking. Cockroaches click, if you didn't know
Oh,
that.
gosh. Oh, no.
So he disappeared,
Oh, no.
and I was like, okay, can't see him. I don't know where he's going to pop up next. Well, next he popped up on top of my microwave. And I was like, dude, you're getting closer to the door, which is great, but I still have to walk past you to open it. So I don't like this at all.
Bad setup.
And then he like gets on the counter, and then he gets onto the, like he jumps and plops onto the floor. And I was like, great. This is great. He's back on the floor, away from all of my food. The only saving grace I had was to usher him into the bathroom somehow. So I like keep my head poked around the corner. My closet is like right at the corner of where it turns into the kitchen. So I was poking my head around, and I was like feeling in my laundry basket. I was like, I'm gonna just like shoo you in there with something. Grab my towel, which is also a great thing for me to grab because I'm a genius basically. So I'm like kind of like blocking off. I'm like shaking, like nervous because I don't know what mice do, but I was like standing so wide but like on my toes, and I was like trying to shake it into my bathroom. He gets into my bathroom, I slam the door shut, and I shove the towel underneath it. So like just
smart.
the crack is like this big, but I didn't want to chance it.
Right.
So I was like, keep him in the bathroom. And then I'm like, I can't use my bathroom. I don't know what to do. He's just trapped in my bathroom. So then I'm like, I have a brilliant idea. I'll go talk to the front desk people and be like, hey, help. So that's what I do. I walk out there, and there's 3 guys sitting there. And I'm like, hey, I don't really know, like, I don't really know what to do, but there's a mouse in my bathroom. And all 3 of them are like, no way there's a mouse in the bathroom. I want to see this. And I'm like, you can look all you want as long as he gets out. At some point, he needs to go away.
You can take him with
So they
you.
all like rush into my room, and I'm standing by the door because I'm like, he's in there. Like, open that. He's in there. I'll be out here getting him out. And they like cautiously open the door. They're in there for like 5-10 minutes, and then one of them, like 2 of them, stay in the bathroom, and one of them walks out, and he's like, "There's no mouse." And I was like, what do you mean there's no mouse? He was in there. He's trapped. I trapped him real good in there. What do you mean? And they're like, yeah, he's not. Like, we checked your cabinets. We checked, like, behind the toilet. He's not in there. I was like, oh, okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate the help. Couldn't sleep that night. The next morning, when it was time for me to start getting ready, I was like, I'm going to be brave again for a second. I had been watching. The bathroom door was left open. I had been watching. The mouse never came out. So I was like, he's got to be in there somewhere. So I got real brave. I had my uniform on, so I had my boots on. And I was like, if he jumps at me, I'm either kicking or stomping, because I don't want to do mice. So I looked everywhere. He was nowhere. there were no holes for him to get through. Like, all of the, like, plumbing connections and stuff were completely sealed. The drain, like, of the shower was, like, the little waffle pattern thing. I have no idea where this mouse went. He wasn't even in, like, my rolls of toilet paper. Like, I checked into the, like, plastic and into each individual little tube.
Did you check the towel?
Nowhere. Yeah.
Well, at some point you had to have, yeah.
He was literally nowhere. I have no idea where he went.
So that's the end of the story? You never saw him again?
Never saw him again.
Oh my gosh.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then I moved out shortly. Because I couldn't take it anymore.
The only thing we can lift up the back side and kind of break
We are
this.
currently standing in Katie's hallway where there's scientific work being done.
Well, it's connected at the end too. That's why it's not wanting to pop out.
Because everything's
So
square.
here we are. This is what they've come up with. This
I
is
didn't
fun.
even use any dirty words.
That's amazing.
check.
That you checked yourself
I had to
before
double
you
check.
wrecked yourself. So look, this is good. What happened here? How come there's X's?
Well, the X's mean cut it off. But then
Oh, right.
he wanted to cut off
Keep.
some extra, but we decided we were going to keep that
That's
part.
fantastic.
So this part's gonna
okay.
go bye-bye.
That's just wreckage. Okay. So we'll see the finished product eventually.
Soon-ish.
So here is my mom project right now. There's all kinds of, like, I don't know how many layers of contact paper are down, but I started to scrub it up. Whoa, almost fell off my ladder. And then we can put glasses back down there. So for now, it looks like a total disaster because it kind of is. And I'll show you again, here's the before, and I'll show you the after. So look where we have arrived. Holy moly, this is so good. She can finally put dishes in the cabinet. She wouldn't do it because it was gross with old contact paper. Let me show you what I mean. So this is a drawer, and I am currently scraping up old layers of contact paper. I just used some Murphy's oil soap, and we're just gonna keep on scraping till it's pretty. Here we are. Look at this. All this hallway got done yesterday. They had to pull out a bunch, put in a bunch, and now, look, holy moly. This is so good. It's practically ready for gym equipment.
Practically.
This is so exciting. This is awesome. And Katie said I could have the chandelier because she hates it and I think it's beautiful.
Where are you going to put it?
I have no idea, and also probably won't take it home, but I could because she said so. Also, though, you probably need a light in here for a little while, so maybe next time. Dun 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 dun. That's the garbage. Dun 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 dun. Is that pretty? Would you like to go stand in your kitchen, Catherine? Look, you look amazing. You look so good. Look at you. Nice. You look so great. That's fantastic. Kitchen's clean as it's getting. It's not perfect, but it's good. Okay, bye. Hello, I am currently in Katie's extra room, her third bedroom, with the fun light. Look at that. She hates it. Anyway, hubby is in the hallway doing the wood floors with Katie, and I am going to be painting, spackling. I've never been a spackler. Now I'm a spackler. Right, Katie? Practically, we're professionals.
Yep.
Anyway, so this is where I'm at. I'll show you as I go. Ta-da! Almost ta-da! Look, it's almost done. Woohoo! It's getting done. It was kind of the same color before, except for the ceiling where somebody is graffitiing, but it's gonna get painted over, so it's fine.
Yeah. Look me in the eyeballs. You want me to take your hair?
Ustedes americanos.
Yes.
Tienen aquí, ya se nos